Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here for something a little bit special. Yes, it's time for the Daytona 24? No, that was a couple of weeks ago. It's time for the Daytona 500 this time round on the ovals. Yes, the Nascar Iracing series is back for 2020 season, 2021 even I should say. So, I'm planning on trying to do a whole lot more of this series. Now, I'm mainly going to be doing the Wednesday night fixed races. It's just the time that works out the best for me. None of them this time around are particularly great. Last year, I think there was a session that ran out Thursdays at 8 PM UK, which worked perfectly for me. So this one, yeah, 9 PM UK time, is a little bit later, I won't lie, but hopefully, yeah, we can still have a bit of a laugh and enjoy this series. And as always, you know, you start the NASCAR season with the biggest race of them all, the Daytona 500. This one's probably going to take, I mean, let's be fair, then we're talking a slim chance that we survive it. But if we do make it to the end, it's probably going to be in excess of 3 hours. So, yeah, it's going to be a long old night, I think, on the Daytona Oval. But obviously, if you guys do want to enjoy, make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed as well. Yeah, like I said, this is the fixed series. I am only giving myself one shot each week. I'm doing the Wednesday night race, and that's it. I'm not going to give myself any other chances in these races, unlike sort of the Indy 500 that I did last year. Yeah, obviously, where we actually ended up not surviving lap 1 in our first attempt, but luckily there were some good session times for us later on in the week. But yeah, this one, we'll see how much of the Cup Series we can get done this year. Really looking forward to jumping into it. I did a few races last year and had a really good laugh when I did have a go. You know, learnt a lot about iRacing on the ovals as well. But yeah, hopefully we can just keep it clean, keep it tidy. If we make it to the end, I will be very happy, pretty much irrespective of where we finish in this one here today. But getting ready to go green then for the Daytona 500 here on iRacing. Pace car is in. Give ourselves a little bit of space to the number 1 car. And it is green flag racing. Just be easy off the start. And there we go. We've started the Daytona 500. There will be a lot of concentrating over the course of this one, as I'm sure you guys would probably expect. Too sure what's going on there. I really hope we just don't get too many cautions. We're in quite a close SOF race, actually. I'm the last rated car in this lobby, so if I finish any higher than last, we've done better than iRacing thinks I should have over the course of this one. But yeah, like I said, we just want to try and get a load of clean laps under our belt early on if possible. I'm not going to take any risks early on. Just want to sort of sit in, get used to it. As you can see, everyone already weaving around. I think someone almost into the wall straight away there, which isn't ideal. There's still got a few cars, I think, on the high side trying to get down a bit. Oh, that's not what you want. Already, a couple of people throwing in some weird and wonderful blocks. It is only that one, boys. But we've got further than I managed to on my first attempt of the Indy 500 last year. So I'll wait and see. I mean, I didn't manage to survive in Indy 500 last year, so I was pretty happy with that. And when all was said and done, but yeah, the top line not working at the moment for all those guys. Everyone seems to be trying to play it safe for the most part at the start. Oh my god. Again, a lot of constant teetering up. I'm going to dab on the brakes. Don't know if the 29 is going to try and come down on me. Luckily not. 27 as well, surprisingly not doing it. I'm pleasantly surprised by. So happy with that. I mean, it's a long old race, let's be fair. You don't need to worry about losing 3 positions at the start. It's really not going to mean anything as you get towards the end of this one. He's got potentially the chance to go for a bit of a slingshot there, down in towards 1, but I'm not going to worry about it. Up to 10th already. So a good start to this race. Yeah, like I said, if we can just try and get... I mean, for me, obviously, racing quite late. Most races shouldn't be an issue. I'm sort of only really worried about this, Charlotte, and then a couple of the other 100% races. I mean, Charlotte, yeah, might be a long one into the night, unfortunately for me. But yeah, we'll wait and see. I think, actually, no, by then, we moved back or forward. I can't remember for sure. We might have to change which race speed, obviously, depending on when the clocks change, US versus UK, because I don't really want to be starting a 2-hour race or a 3-hour race at 10:30 at night. I won't lie. But, yeah, already a little bit... Number 1 car. I'm a little bit weirdly, I won't lie, as we accidentally clip the apron there. Try and just ease up a little bit. Might try and see if we can try and find any runs down the outside or something. But again, it's so early on. you really just want to watch that lap count rack up early on in this one, as well as you really want to stay in the slipstream. I know it seems really obvious to say on an oval, but yeah, I mean, upwards of 2 seconds a lap you lose by running solo around here. So yeah, really important. I think you stay in the tow, you try and get as few, even as few 0x's as possible, just so you got the car in perfect shape towards the end, so you can really draft. This one, no idea what's going on here. We'll just sit back, enjoy the show. Yeah, I think the number one's a little bit sketchy. I mean, it's a 1.5k SOF. Everyone here has got 1.5k. I think we had over 1,200 sign-ups for this one, and yeah, for a Wednesday night fixed race is pretty insane when you think about it. Yeah, just everyone in a line, all fairly tidy by the looks of it early on. If the one Constantine is back up again, I might try and get a run on him. Let's see. But again, you just see everyone in front. Oh god, didn't want to do that. That's close. Yeah, don't want to be clipping the apron, especially on heavy fuel. Almost binned it on lap 6 by myself. Don't know if the guys behind want to work on something potentially. Yeah, we'll have a look. Yeah, not going to be able to find anything. I don't know what the 8 wants to do. Oh. There we go. Bit of Constantina in up there. We might just have got our way around the 1. But we'll keep trying. See if we can find anything. I mean, fuel saving. Oh my god. We have found a pretty big run. The number 8's working with me as well, which is good. And now he sort of just gets stuck out here a bit more. I try and slot back in. No, 32's got a good run. I think, yeah, we're just starting to get people just to spread out a little bit. Still there. Damn. Really want to try and slot in then, but again, we just get a really good run down in towards turn 1. Oh, number 8. Getting involved there just a little bit with the 32. Oh, there we go. Chance to slot in. There's a little bit of contact there between the number 8 and the number 11. I mean, yeah, we've leapfrogged our way up a few positions. We have burnt a bit more fuel than I would have liked. Just got 1 foot cover in the brake. I'm trying to avoid using it if I can, but oh. So there we go. First caution of the day. I think it's worth pitting, I'll be honest. Not too sure what that was about. Don't know how many cars are involved. I did consider enabling voice chat for this one, but yeah, I don't know. I was a bit worried, I'll be honest. I sort of did it last minute, and I thought if I set up and then I'm just permanently on voice chat, I don't want to annoy everyone else for 3 hours. So I thought, right, we'll just leave it as it is, and I'll do that on another day. But yeah, leave it in 4th gear though. Try and fuel save as best as possible. As well whilst we can. I've got it set up to brim the tank and tyres on our first pit stop. I should have been clutch bound, I'll be honest, but I haven't done that. Don't think it makes too much difference, I'll be honest. Especially in a fixed series race. But I mean, yeah, we've gone from 15th to 6th early on, which is pretty good going. Certainly feel like I've got decent pace to be running right towards the front. Qualifying I sort of messed up a bit. So I think, yeah, I'll be honest, to only be a 10th on pole I was actually quite surprised by. I sort of sacrificed my first lap a bit for the second, and it definitely wasn't the way to go. Pit road's open though, so we'll wait and see if anyone else does anything. Like I said, I'm more than happy just to stay out here. It's far too early days. I mean, we're only on lap 10 of 200, but we'll wait and see what everyone else does nonetheless. Back down in towards turn 4. Don't want to have to use my brakes unless we absolutely have to. Oh, everyone concertina up a bit. So yeah, no one by the looks of it then into the pit lane, which is good. Yeah, I've got a few people behind actually that are. So I think they might try and leapfrog their way up a bit. But I mean, again, it's an incredibly long race. Pit road is now closed as well, so you only did get the one shot, which is good to see. I mean, yeah, if you look at the fastest lap time so far, it's only DJ just in front of us that's gone quicker. Oh no, and Stefan, my god, down into the 44s already. That must have been a good hooked up lap. I mean, we're talking thousandths of a second between each and every one of us, but a thousandth of a second is a thousandth of a second at the end of the day. I'm sure people have won on iRacing Daytona races by a thousandth before. I'm sure it will continue to happen in the future. There might be a Daytona 500 today that's won by that little. I mean, yeah, well, we've got about 35 splits for this one. I'm going to guess, yeah, say if there's 35 splits, we're probably in about split 22, 23, I want to say. I don't know, though, for sure. I'll be honest, I never really look at the splits particularly. For a lot of these races, I just jump in and have a bit of fun. But yeah, 69 iRacing though, if we finished here, I would certainly take that. I'm more interested in the SR, to be honest. I want to try and get the A licence on both the ovals and the road if possible. I probably just should at this point. You know, more for the road, I won't lie. ILMS is tempting me ready for next season, but we'll wait and see about that. We are going to be starting on the outside though for this restart, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we should be on the outside. So that might make things a little bit interesting. We'll probably try and slot back in nice and quickly, unless of course we can work with these guys. But we'll wait and see. And again, just trying to save fuel as best as possible. So we get ready once more to go green. Still, we've only burnt 4.7 gallons of fuel, 4.8 gallons, so what's that? Just over a quarter of a tank? Slowly ease our way back up towards the top guys again. Ugh. Yeah, ideally I don't want cautions every 10 laps though. That's going to make this an incredibly long evening. I mean, yeah, I reckon theoretically a perfect run is 2 hours 44. I think I was sort of expecting it to go over 3, but ideally I don't want anything sort of over 3:15, 3.5, I won't lie. Yeah, I mean, I've got to be up in, what, 8 hours? So, it doesn't bode well, but we'll wait and see. Again, you know, want to do the big 500, of course. A lot of the races should only take less than 2 hours, so I should be done, you know, sort of before 11 PM, which is absolutely fine. My end again. Charlotte, I think, is the one I should be really worried about. 400 laps around there is going to be a long night, unless I can find another race, or it might just be I have to put the day off afterwards just so I can recover as well. But I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I think it's probably a whole lot easier to be doing. But anyway, getting ready to go green then once more in this race as we get ready to start lap 13. Unlucky for some, hopefully not ourselves. Guy behind, has he already lost his front end, or is that just his paint scheme? Get the car back down into second gear. Ready to race. We should get a clear view of when the leader goes, but obviously we can't go before the line.
Green, 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 let's go.
There we go. Pretty decent getaway. I should have slotted in behind that guy, wouldn't I? Oh. We'll try and work with the 28 though whilst we can. Not really comfortable in trying to bump draft people, I won't lie. No, we'll slow him. We'll slow him. Sorry, 28. I'm going to have to leave you out there, buddy. Oh, he still can't slot in either. Yeah, hopefully if we can sort of get to... Maybe if we could try and get to the first fuel stop, that'd be quite nice. Yeah, I think next time that we get a caution, like, obviously unless it's right now, we'll probably pit. Getting into sort of overlap 25, I'll be, very much pitting. But again, we'll just sit back, sort of watch what the top guys are doing. Is that a lapped car? Something that's almost a lap down already, I spotted. It's going to be a long day for them waiting for a second caution. Yes, it is. They appear to be staying high though, which is good.
You've just done a 45.4.
I think that guy's already not having a fun day out of it. Congratulations, keep going though. Oh, it's 34 cars, I thought it was 33. Damn it, so I'm not the lowest I rated person here. That guy in P2 is very much using the apron a lot more than I'd feel comfortable with. Let's try a run then, see what we can do.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Davies is down the lead. Still there.
Ooh, where am I off?
Clear low, inside. He's still there. Clear low. Inside. Still there.
I think everyone's tried to avoid bump drafting too much early on.
Still there.
Yeah, we're not more 2x2 this time around though. I'll try and work with the 6.
Still there.
Like I wanted to be working with, I won't lie, but...
Hold your line.
Come on, let's go.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, he's gonna... Is he gonna hang me out?
He's still there.
No. Oh, I don't want to be up here.
Still there. Clear low. Not low. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
I slot back in.
Clear inside.
Whoa. Already some bumping and bashing going on. That 6 is really trying to give us the squeeze.
Car high. Hold your line. Still there. Clear high.
Just feel the wind resistance around the car is brilliant, obviously, on Iracing. Now it does move the car around. No idea what's happened to this guy. Hopefully he gets out of the way.
Car high. Clear
I'm just
high.
bailing out of the throttle.
Safety car deployed.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, he's so wrecked. Oh, that's frustrating. And why is he on track? He's absolutely destroyed. That wasn't even 10 laps that time round. How much fuel we got? I don't think it's worth pitting yet. Still, I don't know. It's lap 20 people, yeah, exactly. Ooh. Yeah, people are being feisty, there's no denying it. Do we pit? Do I shove myself back to the rear of the field? I don't really know. Still don't think it's worth it at the moment. I mean, if there are wrecks going on... no, everyone's still in the running, so there's been no big wrecks. At least not that I'm aware of. We'll come around now and there'll be like 8 cars upside down. Yeah, I think if there's no big wrecks still, should be doing all right. Is everyone else going to pit? I think that's the real question. I might bait it.
What's your speed? Pit lane speed limit is 97 kilometers per hour.
I think we've got a few people coming in. Not me. Right, so 7 cars got to fly past us. Yes! See you later, number 8. Do not want to be stuck by him at all. I don't know why he's still running, I'll be honest. I'm guessing he doesn't realise his car's totaled. Again, what was... Oh, we're going to be starting on the outside again. Not quite what I wanted, I won't lie, but that's fine. We can work with it. Again, it's such a long race. Wreck on pit road. That's good going. People to spin each other on the pit lane, so I guess we know to avoid that for a bit longer. Again, just trying to save fuel. That's not the key in this one. In the shorter races, I probably will just cut out all the cautions, but I sort of want to do like a full feature Daytona 500, you know, the full thing as well. Plus, it was going to be a right nightmare to edit. Because obviously, you don't talk during the cautions as much, but you also don't talk when you're really battling in like a huge battle pack. So, yeah. I thought, we'll go for the full Daytona 500 experience, and then, you know, sort of other races down the line, I'll probably cut out a lot of the cautions and things like that as well. I don't know, I sort of like, I can appreciate sort of the good and bad of both sides. You know, generally, you know, sort of a lot of interesting stuff can happen under caution, and I do try to commentate on that, but I'm not the best person with NASCAR still, so I probably do miss a few bits here and there as well. So actually, yeah, I got Leandre just behind us, who is the 34 car in this race.
Safety car in this lap.
Right, 1 to go. So that caution period, yeah, we made absolutely no progress whatsoever in the end. We started P6 and we ended P6. Again, I probably should be trying to stay a little bit closer to the guys in front, even under caution. Oh, sorry. Even under caution, just so we try and... I mean, we're literally talking such fine margins here, but if we can get a little bit of slipstream, save a bit of fuel, that would probably be quite good. Yeah, we're starting behind the 25, though. Luckily for us, the 6 is on the inside this time round, so we can only hope... I mean, we're working with a Mustang and a Toyota. A lot of Toyotas in this, I've noticed. People really don't choose the Mustang. But the Toyota, yeah, I'm very surprised with just how common a car choice it is. Again, where I don't follow real-life NASCAR particularly. I don't know if there's a driver that everyone loves that races that. I don't know. I'm probably sounding like a complete noob here, but there's just no way of watching it in the UK that's particularly easy. Or legal, for that matter. But anyway, getting ready to go green.
We're going green.
On a single file now, XD. Not too sure what Brendan's on about. But I shan't worry about it. Let's just wait and see then. Getting ready to go green once more. On at lap 22. We're going to get 20 cautions at this rate. And it's only going to get worse as you get further on into the night. Or into the night? Into the day. That is a different idea.
Green flag, we're racing.
There we go. Best start for the 25.
Still there.
Sort of left.
They're inside.
No. Sliding back down. Yeah, I don't really want to work with the 25 based on that start. I mean, the 34 though have got a nice run.
Hold your line.
We've already created a bit of a gap to the guys behind.
Hold your line. Clear outside.
Won't be enough, but no, look at the room. Oh, where are you going? You pick a lane. battling hard at the front.
Still there.
They're almost going 3 wide, and we're only on lap 20.
Inside to clear.
Oh, 23, really changing his decision very late there.
Car down low. Still there.
He had a big run then.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear low.
Slot in, thank you.
Car outside. Clear outside. Outside. Clear high. P5. Front car high. Still there.
We can get over to P3, that'd be good.
He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. The next car is Davies. Still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there. He's still there. Still there. Hold your line.
I've almost done that again.
Outside. Car outside. Still there.
Right, there we go.
Clear high.
I try and get a run on the 17.
Car inside. Still there.
That's not worked. Oh, we've just been left to dry out on the outside there.
Hold your line.
Yeah, we'll swap back, I'm not too worried.
Still there. Clear inside. Car low. Hold your line. Clear low. P6.
It's good fun though. I feel like the 23 is something we can work with. Oh! Probably need to stamp the brakes then. Brendan's not happy again. But no caution. Oh yeah, we got a big gap. Ugh. Big gap after 8th.
Time was 45.6.
There's clearly been big issues behind that I haven't noticed. Hey, us front runners really do need a good break. It's 6 seconds now, 7 seconds. So this is why you want to stay near the front.
You've just done a 45.
Tyres definitely starting to get a little bit ropey. Just got to be a bit smoother on them.
Car inside. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there.
10 seconds now, what on earth's happened?
They're inside. P6.
We still haven't had any contact with anyone though so far. Oh. That's fun.
The next car is Thomas.
Oh.
You've just done a 45.5.
We got side-by-side lappers. Just sort of sit back and see how this unfolds. Why are you still running when you're that slow?
That lap time was 46.2.
Give me a good chance for some big slingshots though. Why are you just lifting off so much? Oh. That didn't look good.
Car in front of us is Lemans. Inside. You've just done a 45.5. Still there.
It's still got a couple of big battle packs, but they're all just nearly a lap down for whatever reason.
Still there. Still there. Safety car out.
Oh, there we go. Our 10 lap tradition, apparently. I'm going to pit now. We need fuel. Yeah, I've got a lot of tyres on as well. Good, we're going to get a few more cars a lap down though, won't I? Fuel-wise though. Yeah, 13.6 should just overflow, which is fine. Actually, should be pretty much bang on the money by the time we've got back round. So yeah, going to be interesting to see now if everyone does pit. I certainly think it's the right time to do so. Yeah, we can't keep having cautions every 10 laps though. Just gets a bit ridiculous. Really just upsets the flow of the race. Actually, I need to be sticking with these guys. Don't even know where my pit box is. There we go. Pit lane's open. Yeah, we might bait that we're not going in and then dive it in. See what everyone else does. I would have thought everyone was going to pit now. Oh, 6th thought about it.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The leader's pitting now.
Just trying to stick as close to that 60 as we can. Now, where is my box? There it is. Oh. That's fun. People are wrecking in the pits again, apparently. Oh, left it neutral. I think we're going to be a lot further back down the order. That's fine. Ugh. Did the clutch rather than the brake. That was close. Right, so we got full fuel. And tyres on. Got no idea where we are. Never tell I'm tired, could you? I haven't been up for 15 hours already today. Why did I think this was going to be a good idea? Oh god. Right, are we going to be inside or outside then? That's what I want to know. Why is this guy so weirdly slow? He's got a huge amount of rear damage as well.
We're going green next time by.
Oh, I'm on the inside, thank you. Am I? Past the 23 apparently. Yeah, no, I'm on the inside. I am. Am I still 6th? No. Am I? After all of that? What on earth is this guy doing? How many cars am I meant to be ahead of? Right, there we go. Am I meant to be 5th, am I? I don't know. Right, we're here. Used a bit more fuel than I would have wanted to, but that's alright. Yeah, not too sure how we managed that, I won't lie, but we'll take it. So get ready to start lap 36. Yeah, lineup was.
Heads up.
But anyway.
Have a green flag.
Have a drink. Ugh. Gotta keep our fluids topped up through this one. Help me concentrate.
Green flag. Clear inside.
Oh, I haven't responded.
Car outside.
I have not responded there.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Track temperature's falling.
Where's the 34 letting him in?
Celsius. Clear high. Car high. Still there.
Bit worried now, we're obviously going to have one big battle pack again.
Clear outside.
Guy in the lead has basically held on to it since the start, and fair play to him. I don't think we've had a lap led so far.
P7.
I gotta work with these guys up high. I don't care.
He's still there. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low.
We'll try to slot in.
Guy in front is car outside.
And we slotted in at the right time.
Still there. Clear high. E4. That lap was at 45.5.
Still trying to avoid picking up any 0x's. Oh my god, I thought that was going to be a spin there. Have a look down here. 6 wants to work with me.
Clear inside.
No, apparently not.
Car low. Hold your line. Still there. Inside to clear.
I'm slowly dropping a few numbers though.
Car down low. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there.
That's fine. We'll slot back a bit.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Sixth place.
That was close.
Still there. Clear low. Car inside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low.
Try and get some slipstream off this guy.
Inside. Still there.
Beating a run on that guy.
Clear low. Car inside.
Oh, we've got a huge run.
Still there.
Get a bit of slipstream off this guy as well.
Still there.
He's going to sit on the apron.
Still there. Still there. They're inside.
I think that guy was trying to slot back in where he probably couldn't. We got very, very lucky there though. Yeah, there we go. He was moving up to my line. Lap car needs to get off the circuit though. I'm at a P3, which is good. I think Diego needs to accept that. Thanks for running the bottom. Yep, that's fair enough. He should have gone up high. I was more than happy to bail out and slot back in. But he didn't, so I didn't have to. No need to pit. Pace car by. I want to do that. Still, just cautions every 10 laps. It's just not what we need. I keep saying it. I know I keep saying it after every single one, but not even a quarter of the way there yet. It's a long old race and people just don't seem to realise that. I mean, I say they've been going for a couple of... We're just trying to work it, see what happens. We're not trying to aggressively dive back in on people or things like that, but we're just trying to work out what the car's capable of, where you can get big runs, what you sort of need from others, how many cars you need working together, all this, that and the other. We'll pretend to pit.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
I think the 6 got a little spooked then. We might try and get a run past the 6, if possible, off the restart. If we can. Right. Well, let's see. Car 31 fly by then. Yeah, Diego needs to call it a day, I think, unfortunately, but I don't think he wants to. At least, yeah, generally around here the courses are pretty quick turnaround. There goes the 31 though. Yeah, I think next week, though, is Daytona Road, so that might be very, very interesting. Could be a race that we do really well at. Could be a race we do absolutely awfully at. We'll definitely have to get some practice in for that one. But, yeah, we'll see. With the weird final chicane and everything like that, it's certainly going to make things interesting. But I'm looking forward to it. There's not many road courses on the schedule. I mean, Kota as well is going to be a very, very interesting one. Trying to avoid the sausage curbs wherever possible. 2 to green though. Well, about to be 1 to green. Again, trying to save as much fuel as we can.
Safety car in this lap.
Right. Let's just wait and see if we can try and work with the pole sitter. I think it was, I don't know if he was the pole sitter actually, I say that. That's 7, oh, stay behind the 17. I was going to say that 17 buys ahead of me. I just wonder what that guy was doing on the apron. Yeah, I mean, I would like to try and get a couple of laps led, but again, there's only one lap I really want to lead at the end of. Let's be fair, and that's lap 200. Not too worried before then. As long as we're near the front. On the lead lap and all that. Ugh. And really sit on the back of the 17 ready for the restart. No idea, yeah. If we, I don't think we got any damage. Might have a little bit of a knock at the rear quarter panel, but nothing major. Don't know why I'm short shifting there, or down shifting even. May as well save the fuel. I'll make it clear to the 17. Alright, get ready to go green then.
Green flag, we're racing.
Again, not the best start in the world.
33.
I was really hoping we could have got past the 6 there, but clearly not.
Got a car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear high. Car low. He's still there. Hold your line.
Oh, we've helped the 6 and he won't work with us, what a dig.
Inside's clear.
I think the 6 was only worried about getting himself to the front then. Come on then, 17, let's see what we've got.
That lap time was 45.9.
Try and work a run on the pair of them, to be honest. That might be the way to go. Everyone in the cameras though. There is no Ford love. We've got a Chevy just behind us. But yeah, no one loves the Fords. Everybody needs to try and work on a bigger run.
Safety car's out.
Oh, great.
Yellow.
Really? Before lap 50 this time? It's such a long race. And it's just getting longer and longer with all this. We're nearly an hour in already. Again, not worth pitting, not worth taking tyres. May as well just sit at the front because at least there don't seem to be any wrecks there. I mean, the P20 is almost a lap down already, so. There we go, Diego's gone. His wrecked wagon. May as well brim the tank again before I forget. Only obviously got 8 sets of tyres, that shouldn't be an issue, I won't lie. Yeah, no Ford love towards the front of this. We'll pretend to pit again then.
Watch your speed.
Again, the 6. Just like, oh, do I? If we're getting cautions every 10 laps, then at least we know when we'll need to pit. But we have reached lap 50, I suppose. Got to look at the positives. At this rate, yeah, this one's going to take close to 4 hours. Well, 3.5. Things keep going like this. We just need sort of 30, 40 laps. Is that too much to ask under green? We need to try and get up towards lap 100. Yeah, it just means that people just keep wrecking, so you keep getting bunched up, so people keep wrecking, so people keep getting bunched up, and it just, the cycle seems to repeat itself. You get some races of sort of Cup Series length that you get 1, maybe 2 quarters in, and then others where it's just every 5 laps over and over. It's probably why I need to get my iRacing up a lot more, but yeah. Just difficult sometimes, frustrating. Yep, I'm already moaning about this being frustrating, and we're barely a quarter of the way through the first race of a, what, 35 race season, if I'm not mistaken? Going to be a long year. Going to be a very, very long year. Don't look forward to doing these in the summer either. I mean, I think outside currently in the UK it's about -2, which is great. I mean, I'm sat here in a t-shirt and shorts. But yeah, get back towards the summer, not so fun. How warm is it outside? I don't know. Feels like -5 apparently, so we're all cozy and cooped up warm, but you get towards the summer, and yeah, I'll have to disable the webcam because I won't be wearing a top or anything like that at all. Have the fan whacked on so you can't hear me either. All lovely stuff. Anyway, let's get ready to do this again. Back in the present. Nice to actually have a couple of restarts on the inside. I want to work with the 6 though this time, see if we can try and get past the 17. $93 R18 for the leader if he wins this. I don't know what ours would be, probably 95, 96 I want to believe. Maybe, just maybe we could reach the whole 100, but again, talking about trying to win this thing, which lap 50 you can't be thinking about, simply put. next caution we'll probably pit again.
Be ready, we're going green.
Getting ready to go green once more here from Daytona. Can we go to more than lap 57 without a caution? It's the question on everybody's mind. Getting ready to go green once more. I don't think we've had a 6 do a restart so far.
Green flag.
There we go, that was better.
Car high.
17 really wanted to try and get down, but I'm not going to allow him.
B2, clear high.
Perfect little start.
Car low. Still there. Clear inside.
I'll get a run on him.
He's still there. He's still there. Clear inside. Outside. Clear outside.
This is strange. I don't know what to do here. I think we want to get registered as a lap lead, which is nice.
Car high. Still there. You're leading. He's still there.
I will take my lap lead. As right now, and I will let those two fly by passes.
Still there. Clear outside. No car outside. Clear high.
I will, yeah, like I said, very, very happily take my lap lead.
Car inside. Still there. Clear low. B3.
Everybody's looking pretty banged up behind.
Car low. Hold your line.
No one wants to work with me.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear low. Car low. Hold your line. Clear low. B4. Your lap time was at 45.9.
And look at the run we can get. Just can't really do a whole lot with it. So this goes high. We'll take that opportunity.
Still there.
No, don't be here.
Clear inside.
I'll back out that. We'll slot back in. I do not want to go 3 wide.
Car outside.
Maybe a lap 150, but not a lap 50.
Clear outside.
No idea what's happened to the 6.
Inside. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
That guy needs to retire.
Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. P3. Still there. Hold your line. Inside's clear.
So we've got a Toyota, a Chevy and a Ford, top 3. Not bad. someone's had issues. Like one very unhealthy stock car. I've got more people dropping out though, so hopefully that's a good sign. You know, we might be able to get a few more laps in under green. He says he almost tank slaps himself off the apron. Let's get a good run on the exit though because of it. Oh, mate, that was close. That could have very, very easily been both of us gone. Might just sit back in for a couple of laps and save a bit of fuel. I'm trying to work lines, but sometimes I think we just got to accept it isn't working at the moment. Now, one of these two slipstreaming guys is going to do it the road. Drafting partners. What happens to the 25 then?
Outside. Still clear outside.
I don't think I ever mentioned it at the start. I think this is the very first Daytona 500 I've ever done. Like on any game. Like a full length one. I think I've done a couple of small races before, but nothing quite like this. If we can get between the 26th and the 17th. Oh my god. Is that lap cars wrecking each other? Oh. No caution. How is that not a caution? I mean, we'll take it. I think we'd all sort of forgot for a second. We're just trying to avoid death by lapped car. How is that not a caution? Oh, we need to try and get up to this little battle pack now, don't we? Let's try and build up RPM again. Yeah, how is that not? I've really got no idea. How on earth we didn't die either is another good question, but suddenly again we're into the lead. And we're going to get a nice toe off this battle pack. Thank you. It's weird now not being able to be everyone else's car. But I'm sure we'll slowly all regroup again. Yeah, I don't know if anyone got damage from all that. That was weird though. Nice and quiet when you're at the front. Try and maintain the momentum. You can see everyone just behind us. Those pretty much all pulled back out. We'll just hold the apron. The Chevy's got the same top end speed. In 95 I rating, it reckons if we win this, so could be. Normally, like I said, Race Labs underestimates it a bit. Got any tear-offs of the windshield? Yes. Oh yeah, unlimited, isn't it? Comes with fast repairs.
You're in the lead. That lap was at 46.6.
Someone's trying to work their way back up. Almost a third of the way in though. We are slowly but surely putting in some miles. Still want to believe this could go under 3 hours and like 10 minutes, but wait and see.
Your last lap time was at 46.8.
Yeah, Brendan's got some good pace. How much fuel we got? Oh God, we are starting to run a little bit low on fuel. Probably isn't ideal us doing this. Just going to be burning it. There we go. We're a little 1/3 of the way there. Actually, gotta make. I don't want to jinx it. They're like 15 laps that caution either. Nice to be getting a few laps under our belt. Oh God, where am I going?
Lap times are pretty consistent.
What times are we setting? 5:46. This isn't great. The fuel is just plummeted as well. Don't know if it's worth taking out the tyres. So we save a little bit of time there. And we'll wait and see if we get a caution or not. I would have thought as we get close, people will. Yeah, if we just fuel it and then we take tyres next caution, might be worth it. Because we are getting low. Nice to know that the car's still good. You know, despite that 4X. Definitely didn't cost us. Oh, there we go. That's what I like to see. So we will pit then. We will take tyres as well. We actually, yeah, almost got 20 laps there. 6th caution of the day as we head on towards lap 70 though. We're getting pretty close to needing fuel there, though. No idea about the 17 calories. 37 Eurodome. Right. Julian's not happy. Didn't know there was a 37 in this, I won't lie. Right, like I said, we're going to pit now. Only need 15.3 gallons in the tank. Was a 17 car, the guy that we were battling with? Right, this time we need to nail our pit. They just wrecked each other under green, under safety car even.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
There we go. So Brendan's gone aggressive then. That's interesting to know. So yeah, Brendan's definitely gone either no tyres or less fuel. But again, tyres aren't really an issue. 8 sets should see you comfortably through. We've still got 5 sets left. But yeah, I mean, we'll wait and see. Brendan, though, yeah, wants to be at the front. So we're going to be starting outside of row 1 this time round. A lot of lapped cars, though, in the way. Are they lapped cars? Yeah, they're lapped cars. Christ, so we've lapped all the way up to about P11 here by the looks of it. Yeah, I've been trying to just stay at the front, avoiding a lot of trouble, and so far it's worked out alright. As we're nearing, slowly but surely, halfway mark in this race. Certainly it's been a long old slog so far, though. Oh, we're going to be on the outside. But we've got a lot of cars to work with, I suppose. Do we? I don't know. Catch the pace car. Are we meant to get around these guys? Yeah, I think they're all being told to get past pace car, aren't they? Could have probably saved a little bit more fuel there, but we're not going to worry. Trying to match this 26 though off the restart is going to be difficult. Tempted just to sit quite aggressively alongside him and just almost sort of sit like here, just watching. But we'll wait and see. Again, I'm not too worried about losing a couple of places off the start. As long as we stay in this front group that really seems to have worked together quite well so far this race. Have some more water before I forget.
Heads up, prepare for green flag.
Might be nice if we could get at least close to lap 100 before another one.
Green, 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 let's go.
Pretty even start at the front.
Me too.
Oh god, we've got big run.
Inside's clear.
We'll slot in, thank you. How on earth we managed that? I reckon that damage on Brendan's car is costing him. And I may as well work with him because I know his aero's awful. Two of us get back past us. The 34's desperately trying to tuck in.
Got car
both getting a run on me.
Clear high.
Good restart though.
You're in the lead.
Yeah, you ain't getting to that apron, buddy. Not happening. Another caliber to get some slipstream off. Again, we probably shouldn't just sit at the front of the pack, but that being said, we've had so many cautions, it doesn't really matter. Are we getting any draft off this guy? We're getting a little bit.
Hello.
Oh damn, should have moved back down a bit.
Still there. 3 wides, ready to minute. Clear outside. Car down low.
That's fine.
Still
I know he's got awful aero, so
Hold your line.
I say that.
Still there. P2, you've just done a 46.6. Hold your line. Still there.
Do need to try and get some slipstream though, save some fuel. Yeah, we don't know whether Brendan hasn't taken tyres or I didn't think of fuel that last stop.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Would love for the 34 to work with us, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Still there. Clear all round.
We're going to slot back in, oh that'd be good. I see all these guys are driving absolutely battered wagons. 34 seems pretty clean and tidy so far. Again, I don't know how much damage we've got on ours. Right, save some fuel, Matt. Again, it's that weird sort of patience game at the moment. So need to go for anything. We've got 120 laps to go. I don't think doing any major moves now is going to help you by the end.
All course yellow. Safety car's coming out.
Great. Again, just why? It's just so frustrating, man. You just don't know what people are doing. Again, we may as well save some fuel. Do still love the absolute backfire on these cars though. You just let off the throttle and you just hear it crackle and pop all the way down the back straight from any sort of RPM. And a bit more than 5k, that's fair enough. 5.5k. Just pop, 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 pop. Ugh. Right, is anyone going to pit from our little group? Because I certainly am not. I would just love to get one stint in this race where we actually have to pit under green. But I'm not optimistic.
What's your speed limit in the pits? What's your speed?
Right, so starting on the outside of row 2 then. Let's see how this goes.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 28 Celsius.
GG2. Congrats. Yeah, I really don't know. Well, 9th is a lap down to us, so there really is here just a small group of us at the front still that haven't been wrecked at some point or another. It's quite worrying, I won't lie. Again, we're only on lap 80 of 200, so we're 40% through this race in an hour and 20 minutes. So this one is definitely going to take over 3. Even if we went green from now to the end. Yeah, going to be in for at least sort of an hour and 40, I think. At least. Yeah, probably closer to 2, I think. As much as I don't want to admit it. I think, yeah, we've got a long way to go. An hour and 20 to do 80 laps, so... Christ, we're running at a lap a minute. Average so far. So you're averaging about 150 miles an hour. Not quite like the pro race they did there Monday night, was it? 100 laps and it ran perfectly green. Don't quite get that in the noob leagues, unfortunately. Ferdinand von Unser Honsborough. It's probably not a Honsborough, but... That is a name and a half, fair play.
We're going green next time by.
Right. 34. Not the best man on restarts, I can't lie. The 26 though was pretty good, so we'll probably try and tuck in. And you sort of get to that horrible point where you're nearing the halfway stage and you just like, I just want to get some laps under my belt, and then I just don't want to wreck. You think, it's alright if you wreck on lap 5, you think, great, we'll focus on next week. But if you wreck late on, just get... I mean, we're not even late on yet, that's what worries me. Running on lap 80, this is about generally how long a normal Cup Series race will go for. And one of the shorter ones. Obviously the road course races should be less than an hour, that should be okay. Again, those should be ones where we're either really strong or really bad, as long as we can just keep it tidy. Anyway, getting ready to go green once more then. Yeah, so we have got 8 of us then on the lead lap.
Be ready, we're going green.
I don't know how many cars we've still actually got running all in all. I don't think it's many. Looking at it, they are just dropping like flies. I mean, to be honest, you sort of want a few of us still here, otherwise it's going to be really long. Trying to just drag it to the end. But anyway, let's get ready to go green once more.
Green flag. Inside. P3.
Come on, 34, work with me.
Still there. Hold your line. He's still there.
Shame I didn't blip my clutch properly.
Clear inside.
No, I'm going to work with 34 in. I'm going to try to anyway.
Right inside. Still there. Still there.
Oh, decent run.
Still there. Still there. Still there.
we've definitely got the quickest car of us top guys at the moment, which is good.
They're inside.
Yeah, we probably do just want to conserve the advantage we've got in terms of the car. Pretty much everyone else has had some big knocks or scrapes. And we've only had the one, and I didn't feel anything in my end, so I'm hoping we got away with it. It's like almost like a lag 4x or something.
That one was at 46.0.
May as well just watch these two drain their own tanks a bit. Save a bit of fuel. Because obviously they're having to work harder to push the same amount there. Look, we can at least now get to lap 100. That's all I ask. We might have made a breakaway from the guys behind there.
That time was 46.1.
Yeah, I don't think so, not quite. Would be tempted to start trying to bump draft, but again, not confident with it. Again, trying to bump draft this early on is a bit risky. Yeah, now we made a breakaway. Has there been another wreck? I don't know. It's going to end up being like 4 of us on the lead lap. Top 3 though have made a breakaway, which is good. There we go, yeah, P6 is about to go a lap down. We're not even halfway there yet. Could this be a Daytona 500 where someone wins by a lap? Dylan's had enough, so I guess he's out of it. It's very, very much a race of attrition. I'm just hoping now this means we're going to really rack up some laps. Cars keep falling to the wayside still. Well, you have about sort of 15, 16 cars left running. Someone's coughing up a load of smoke. Yeah, I'm alright working with these two at the moment. I feel pretty confident in our top end speed that we can make something work. Again, we're saying that with 113 laps to go.
That was at 46.4. That was at 46.7.
Perhaps pace is falling through the floor at the moment. I think if we're so comfortably out front, it doesn't really matter. Don't rise on the leader. Pumping the throttle at the moment. Trying to just sit right in the slipstream. So the Gap's thinking if those guys are all by themselves, they're going to be burning even more fuel than us guys. So again, if we drain the tank, there's no point putting tyres on. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear inside.
Oh, that was a mistake. Come on, stay in the slipstream. Yeah, we should be alright. Didn't have any faith in that guy. Right, so we've got a full tank of fuel and no tyres set up now. But again, we've just got a little bit extra top end over these guys. Look at the run we're able to get back on them.
Outside. Hold your line. You're still there.
Just haven't quite got enough top end. You hit the wall.
Still there.
It's really, really difficult trying to time slingshots.
Still there. Hold your line. You're still there. Still there.
Well, I'm thinking is perhaps the 34 is going to need to pit one before us.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear low.
Don't feel confident about these three. I won't lie. Just let off the throttle slightly. Bit sketchy.
Got car low. Clear low.
No point. No point at the moment.
You've just done 46.5.
I think now we're in it for the long haul at last. It's only taken about 85 laps for it all to sort of settle down a bit, but just about trying to work out whether it's going to get tight on fuel or not. Shouldn't do it, I think. Might try and do some trickery, but yeah, I don't know.
You've just done a 47.0.
And again, we're going to get more cautions. Don't know why I'm too focused on looking at the end. I'm racing like it's lap 196 rather than 96, but we are nearly halfway there. Like I said, I think we finally got rid of a lot of people that didn't know how to drive. Here it is at the front. You got one guy sat in P4 who's very, very lonely. Apart from that, yeah, we're looking pretty comfortable. But things can change very, very quickly. Again, nice big battle pack just up the road. You know, full throttle most of the time anymore. Interesting to see how many laps fuel-wise these guys are all going to be able to go to. Oh, there we go. Right, we may as well pit. That, and we may as well have tyres. Damn! We'd really built up a good gap there. It's incredibly frustrating. And someone's obviously going to get a lucky dog as well. But yeah, I think that was the longest green flag run we've had so far. That was over 20 laps. There we go, pits are open. I would have thought these guys are both going to dive it in as well. Fuel and tyres, thank you. May as well just get through a lot of our tyre sets still. Luckily, it's been such a long green flag run as well. You would have thought pretty much everyone's going to have to pit. You can't have someone in the mid-pack trying to get a lap back.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The leader is pitting now.
Perfect. That was good on the marks. There we go. We got past 26 as well, which is good. This Ferdinand stayed out. Why? Surely he's going to have to pit for fuel pretty quickly. He's gambled it on another caution. Don't know why I've gone for fourth gear already, but hey ho. Yeah, so I think we've then got the four of us then that are still up at the front. Actually, yeah, we should have 5 or 6, I think, still on the lead lap. Just in case if everyone's sort of hoping for the same things at the moment, try and get through a lot. Don't know what caused the caution. Haven't seen anyone. But we're about to tick over onto lap 100. We're halfway there. In what has certainly been a weird and wonderful Daytona 500 so far. We're on the inside, which is good. We'll see what Ferdinand's pace is like. Look at that. 31, 34, 33, and 26 car, the only ones right at the front. Got a load of lap traffic behind us. But yeah, crazy how it works sometimes. Well, 100 to go here from Daytona. And if it takes as long as the first 100, we're here for a whole lot longer. But I think, yeah, the second half of this race is probably going to go a bit quicker than the first.
Heads up, prepare for green flag.
But we shall wait and see. Get ready to go green once again. Interesting to see what Ferdinand does now. If we get another safety car, he's right back in it. If not, perhaps he just wanted a couple of laps led on the board. Certainly, yeah, going to be interesting to see as well who gets most laps led by the end. Oh, he's gone incredibly early.
Green, 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 let's go.
And he hasn't made it work. Yeah, you know, he's balls that up, so what's happened there? In the process, he's screwed me.
Laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I don't want to be sat behind that guy.
Still there.
And our battle pack of 3 resumes again. Just like, yeah, Ferdinand's got so much front damage. I think I've got 6 of us that are back together. Should have gone for that now.
Carlo. Still there. Still there. E3.
Should I have taken off a bit of tape? Or should I put a bit more tape on? I don't know.
Still there. He's still there.
Perhaps I need less tape?
Clear low.
Oh.
Inside. They're inside.
Thought we were a bit further back than that. That was close. Almost turned Brendan. That's the sort of gap we need though, to try and get a slingshot. Right, can we please rack up like 30-40 laps? That'd be wonderful. Again, may as well just save some fuel. And we see when Ferdinand has to pit. It will just be 5 of us again. Andre's getting a lot of laps led though. I just don't think Brendan wants to try and do anything. You sort of think, why should he need to? We've got so far to go still.
Was that 47.2? That's good consistency. Keep it up.
At times it's still way down. You just don't have enough cars to work it. That's the run, maybe.
Inside.
Of course not. Why on earth would I believe that could have been a run?
Still there. Still there. P3. Hold your line. Clear low. Go low.
I don't know why I'm trying to work this so much at the moment. I'm just trying to learn a bit. See what the car can do.
Still there. That lap time was 46.7. Hold your line. Still there. Clear inside. Car down low. He's still there. He's still there.
I just want to try and get ahead of Brendan.
Still there. Still there.
Just taking a really high line through here then. Right, have some patience. Just let the race come to us a bit.
Heads up.
When is Ferdinand going to need to pit? And it's still, yeah, one Chevy, one Toyota, and one Ford fighting for this. Just sort of sat back watching at the moment. Trying just save a little bit of fuel where we can, you know, things like that. Fuel strategy still could come into this by the end. All that traffic in the way.
Car inside. He's still there.
Is this finally going to be the run?
Still there. P2. Still there. He's still there.
No.
Still there. Clear low.
We just got to keep these guys thinking, man.
Car inside. Still
You see, we're starting to unsettle them just a bit.
Still there. Still there. E3. Still there. Still there. Real low.
The 26 runs really wide off the exit there.
Car low.
Trying to give himself sort of the 80 sort of run.
Hold your line.
Yeah, the 34 is still a very quick race car.
Real low.
Don't know if we should risk the tape, but again, I don't know which way it goes. That might be the key to some extra top end speed.
Still there.
Don't know if that's
Still there.
how much aero you've got
Still there.
unblocked, obviously, because it'll affect the cooling.
Still there.
Nah, we'll leave it at what it is.
Clear low.
We are finally racking up some laps though, which is nice. Oh, Ferdinand's pit as well, as RJ and Eric have dropped back again. I don't know what it is, they just don't seem to have the pace to match us up front. I don't know if they got damage or what. But it is, yeah, very much at the moment looking like us three. Again, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Still got 85, 86 laps to go. Which way are these guys going? Staying on racing line? Staying on the racing line, why not, I think.
Inside's clear. Car outside.
Ugh.
Clear high.
It's a good job I lifted there.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Big run. Big run. No. Get a word. This race has almost crossed over the 2-hour mark. Yeah, so I think it's, well, hopefully, unless we start getting a little cautious again, it's not going to be far over 3 hours. I think we might just have to start getting aggressive towards the end. I don't know if I just happily take up a podium or whether I really want to try and win this. Well, again, we could be in a very different situation.
Outside. Clear outside. E3. Lock tangent moving. This is exactly what we need.
Yeah, we'll just save a little bit of fuel here and there. Oh no, it's not a Chevy. No, it is 2 Chevys even. So out of all the Toyotas we've got in this, none of them are at the front anymore. So it's me versus the Chevys. It worries me that it's taken me that long to realise.
Car outside.
Not too sure how we found ourselves here, but I'll have it.
Still there. Clear high.
Ooh. Brendan behind, getting very twitchy. There we go, Brendan's got a big run. leaving the door open or what?
Car outside. Heads up, there's a car exiting the pits. Still there.
What are you doing?
Still there. V3.
It's a good job I lifted there, because I could have turned him.
46.9. Inside.
Hanging some wall drive.
Line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear inside.
Trying to just see sort of what kind of gap we need to try and get a big slingshot on both. I reckon it's going to be about 0.4.
Car inside. He's still there. Clear inside.
We'll experiment with some high lines. Oh, the other side to RJ and Eric. Yeah, they're just dropping back so much. Where am I off? So we should be able to get nearly to lap 140 then on this tank.
That one was at 46.5.
Right, just sit back in the draft. Relax a bit. Well, that car's into the bits.
P3.
And Tamara's just trying to work together against me at the moment. Reckon? Again, I'm not too sure whether it's worth taking tyres when we stop. I don't think it is if we drain the tank.
46.7.
Oh, yeah, someone's had issues. Oh, that's Ferdinand. I'm going to remove the tyres for now. Obviously, again, if we get a caution, then I'll add them back on. Back to cross over the 2 hour mark. 5/8 of the way through this race. think. So we're going to be looking at about 3¼ hours by the looks of it. I find it a little bit sketchy.
Was at 46.3.
I wonder if we will be able to get close to lapping RJ and Eric. Oh, this is getting sketchy. Yeah, may as well just try that every once in a while. Just getting thinking. I'll work out whether fuel might come into this towards the end or not. I don't think so. Unless, of course, we get more cautions. Obviously, I don't want to overfuel the car and lose time either. Almost at 2/3 race distance. Definitely feel like, yeah, after we got past about lap 80, we really have finally been able to get into what should be the Daytona 500. We would not just wrecking each other every 10 laps. We should get past a lot of the impatient people who aren't, or who might be tempted to be in it for the long haul, but I've no idea how to drive for that long. You can actually have a pretty decent run. That could have been a good run, actually. Wish I had lifted now.
Your last lap time was at 46.2. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Perhaps, yeah, as we get towards the final 40, we need to potentially start looking at bump drafting. Could be right about an issue with the engine then, but I think it was just a momentary blip.
That lap time was 46.4.
Quite weird as well that all three of us at the front of B licence. Yeah, Leandre must have so many laps left now.
P2. Still there. Still there. Way low.
Oh, there we go. That's a bump draft. I'm counting it. 6 laps, so we need to pit though. Really hoping these guys pit at the same time I do. Yeah, I don't think we're making a bad choice by not sticking tyres on. Even if they just end up working together a bit. Say they both take tyres and I don't, and they work together and flows back up to me, it's not the end of the world. It would probably just mean we don't want to take tyres again. We might be on a very old set of tyres by the end of this.
Still there. Hold your line.
5 laps of fuel.
You're still there. Clear low.
It might be, yeah, that pit lane does win this thing.
Car down low.
And I feel like we can finally start talking about that just a little bit
Still there.
as we cross into the final third of this 500. Yeah, going to take about 3 hours 10.
Still there.
Yeah, I might be able to get it closer towards 3 hours again. If it stays pretty much still a flag. We are running, starting to get a bit low on the fuel.
P3. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
Just noticed we're taking just over a lap each time. Could get interesting. Where are they going? Where are they going? Where are they going?
The car behind's pitting now. Got a car high. Clear outside. Car high. 2 more laps of fuel. Still there.
There we go. So the other two are about to hit. Oh, and they're wrecking. Have we got away with it? No, I don't think so. Have we got away with it? I think we might just have done so. Not too sure how on earth we managed that. Right, now when is the leader going to pit? That's the real question. And do we try and go 1 lap longer? Leader's in. Oh, there we go. 26 has stayed with us. That's good. That means we can carry each other along a bit.
The car behind is pitting. P2. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. Car low. Still there.
Shouldn't really be doing this, but there you go.
Hold your line. In this lap. In this lap. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Clear inside.
That's fine. Right, so we've got full tank going in, no tyres. Right, keep it clean, keep it tidy. Oh no!
Keep it within the track limits. 2. Andrews behind is increasing. It's now 1.5.
Isn't quite where I wanted to be.
We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap.
I think we've got away with it though. Oh no. Oh, we got a penalty. Yep. Well, unless we get a caution, that's us pretty much out of it, I think. Damn. Just got way too hot on the brakes on the way in, but still a long way to go. Yeah, 40-second unsafe pit entry. Again, if we get a caution, it's not over.
There's a car approaching across the white line. Watch your mirrors.
Again, probably should have taken rubber, but hey, yeah. It's probably where we just got a bit of grass on the tyres, that's fine. Oh, come on. Get up to speed. Right, now we need a caution. That's what we really need. Otherwise we're in for a lonely few laps. May as well monitor the gap. Even if you can just work with one car. I know we've got a quick race car still, but... why you're still running, buddy? Oh, we're going to be close to getting lapped, though. Gutted with that, but again, it's not over. Still got quite a few cars on the road, still got quite a long way to go.
Was 48.1.
Yeah, we're losing about a second of that, though. So it's only going to be another couple of laps before RJ goes a lap under, and then it's going to be us. Yeah, I think it's only the three of us that are a lap down that can be eligible for Lucky Dog. I mean, yeah, we're not going to give the top two any issues. We'll just sit back behind him again. I mean, even if it comes to something as ridiculous as they wreck each other right at the end, and we come back round or something, I don't know. See him just closing in though. So unless we get a caution now. Give us caution. Where long fuel does go. Trying to work out when's the earliest we can do our last stop. It's probably around, yeah, 163 there or thereabouts. Can't believe there's going to be 2 guys on the lead lap here. I thought we were being cautious into the pit lane as well, that's what worries me. I said not to make it any more difficult for those guys.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now got car low. Hold your line, P3. He's still there. Good consistency. Keep him coming. Still there. Inside to clear. Inside.
So this might be a battle for the final podium place.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear low. Car low. Still there. Clear inside. Car low. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. You've just done a 47.4. You're still there. Still there. Inside to clear.
Don't want to do that on old rubber.
Still there. Still there.
Yeah, we're just diving off to the infield to get out of the way.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear low. Not inside. Still there.
That 34 is still ferociously quick down the straights.
They're inside. That was 47.0. Inside. Clear low. Car inside. Still there. Still there. They're inside.
Like I said, if those two wreck each other though with a few to go, it's not over, because I know we've definitely got a much quicker race car than RJ.
That lap was up. Car outside. Clear high. That lap time was 45.8.
Like deja vu this. Except for now we're a lap down. Yeah, I think that 34 car's looking quick though. Where are we off? Oh my god.
Car inside.
That's close.
Still there. Inside to clear.
I was binned it by myself as we cross over onto lap 150.
Car low.
Oh, what are you doing?
He's still there. They're inside.
Why don't you stay with the top two? gave me a little bit of a slingshot.
Clear low. Car low. Still there. They're inside. Got car high. Still there. Clear high. Car low.
You can see just how much top end speed we've got.
6.9. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Inside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear low. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low. You've just done a 47.1. Car down low. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Still got so much top end speed.
Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still
I'll be honest though, as we head into the final quarter, it's definitely Andre's race to lose.
Hold your line.
Brendan just doesn't seem to have enough.
Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. That lap time was 47.1. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Inside's clear. Car inside. Still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Just saying that, Brendan could still have a big advantage here if he's able to go longer. He's playing the patience game, just sat saving fuel.
Still there. Still there. They're inside. Car inside.
No, we've got a couple of extra laps over RJ.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Clear low. Car low. He's still there. Hold your line.
I'm just going to hold the high line for a couple of laps.
Still there. P4. You've just done a 47.5. Hold your line.
I want to try and get sort of half second behind and just get a huge run on all of
Still
them,
there.
but
They're inside.
this doesn't seem to be happening. Again, we just need one more caution.
Still there. Clear low.
wasn't the run I had in mind. Yeah, these tyres are definitely going.
Carlo. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Real low.
Oh god. I finally feel like we're starting to get to the end game here, but I still just want to believe.
That was at 46.9.
Still trying to get as little draft as possible at the moment. But that 160.
Clear inside.
Almost up to 2.5 hours. Almost the gap we need. Right, let's try this then.
Car down low. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear inside.
I think Brendan's starting to get a little more feisty.
P3.
Yeah, I still think we can walk away with a podium here.
Carlo. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
I wonder where Eric is.
Still there. Clear low.
Whether he's working for someone or yeah. Because he's been one lap down for a long old time, mate.
Inside. Clear low.
There you go, we'll try and help Brendan.
Car outside. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside.
Can't wait for after all this RJ still to win this one.
Hold your line. He's still there. Still
Ah,
Clear
What was that?
Car high.
RJ just moved down on me.
0 allowed.
I feel sorry for Brendan. There was nothing he could do there. But RJ, yeah, just moved down on me and we had nowhere to go. He thinks it's my fault.
Was it 47.6? Car high. Still there. Clear high.
Not a lot I could have done. Still no cautions though. Now we've got to hope we get a caution. Now RJ and I are ahead of Leandro.
That lap time was 47.4. Andrews, ahead is pitting. E3. That lap was at 47.
Still maintaining pretty good speed at the moment. I haven't got much fuel left in the tank now. Just trying to work out how much we're going to need to get to the end. Oh. Surely that's got to be a caution.
Ocon has just been disqualified.
How? How has he been disqualified? As you say, they were up 6x, so...
P2.
Surely that's a caution. It's not even that guy that's saying. He's just sat there on the apron.
Lap times are improving.
Right, now the real question is, do I take tyres? These ones are dead, but when you're up to speed, they're absolutely fine still. Again, I just want this caution. Uh, 30 to go. Still technically on the lead lap. Yeah, I don't think it's still worth taking tyres at this point. So we've got it back up to speed. When is Hardy going to pit? Surely it's going to be about me. It's very pit, yeah, it's sort of 3 laps before us.
Yes, to make 4 laps fuel remaining. That lap was at 47.1.
.6 should just sort of see us to the end. I'll have 15.3 just in case. There we go. Andre in. RJ in as well.
The gap behind's increased to 2.8. The lead car's pitting. The car behind's pitting. Got
Now we need a
4 laps
caution.
of fuel left. That was at 47.1.
Show me that caution.
P2.
Oh, show me a caution. Got a couple of guys battling just up there. Surely they can wreck.
Only 2 laps of fuel left. You've just done at 48.1. You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 5.2.
There's some movement up there. The Andre can definitely go to the flag though. Unless he's accidentally underfueled or done something crazy. Can't imagine he has, with a lap advantage over everyone. He may as well just brim it.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 26 Celsius. This is the last lap of fuel.
Yeah, we'll dive it in. Yeah, we know we should only need the 13.6.
In this lap, box this lap.
And remember to keep it tidy on pit lane entry.
The gap in front is now 1.1 seconds. What's your speed?
Oh no. What is wrong with me on pit entry?
1 litre remaining.
Optionals as well. Will take a couple of seconds, but nothing too much.
If it takes it's clear.
These sides are so gone. May as well get to the back of this battle pack. Oh no, come on, we've got to stick with them. Oh, I don't think we are. I reckon we've got a bit too much damage. Come on, we're hovering right on the cusp.
E4.
I think we're just about okay.
You're in on the sky. The gap's
There we
now
go, yep.
1.2 seconds. Carlo. Clear inside. Far inside. Hold your line. You're still there. Still there. Clear inside. Car high. He's still there. He's still there. Clear high.
Trying to do a little bit of bump still.
Got Carlo. He's still there. Still there.
Surprised we lost as little as we did through that pit stop.
Still there.
And I think the question now is this a battle for a podium or P2, depending on whether Brendan can make it.
Still there. Still there. Inside's clear. Car down low. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Inside's clear. Our inside. Still there. Still there. P3. The lap time was 47.0. Still there. It's still there. Hold your line. It's still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear low. It's Carl leaving the pit lane.
I mean, yeah, I think this is the key at the moment, is still trying to stay on the lead lap for potentially as long as possible.
Pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1.0. Got car outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, rather amazingly, I think we got away with that little wall hit.
That was 46.7. Carlo. Clear inside. Inside. Still there. Clear low. Car outside. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear outside. P3.
Christ, that 34 is quick. Yeah, so Brendan's working with someone. Again, could have very easily accidentally turned in there. intentions of turning people. If the nose is there and you still decide to chop it, then it's a bit difficult. Yeah, it's going to be about a 3-hour race though, just over.
Carlo. You're coming away. The gap behind us now. Way low.
No idea where our day's gone.
Carlo. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside.
Not a fan of that green paint scheme, I won't lie.
Carlo. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. The gap behind is now 1.1. Still there. The lap time was at 47.2. Hold your line. Clear inside.
Again, I don't know if the lap count is our lap or the leaders.
Car inside. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. That lap was at 47.1. Clear low.
And if we clip the apron, we're dead. Brendan is losing a fair chunk of time now. Would love to try and stay on the lead lap though to the end. I'd love to try and get the full 500 in.
That was 47.3. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Yeah, Brendan's losing a lot of time though. That could be close towards the end if he doesn't need to pit again.
Outside. Clear high. Car outside.
34's got to run.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear high. Car high. There's a car leaving the pit lane. Hold your line.
Yeah, so we're taking about a second a lap out of Brendan, so it is going to be close.
Still there.
All I'm thinking is Leandre in this battle pack must be absolutely shitting himself right now. If he gets turned, this is pretty much anyone else in the top 3 to win. Top 4 even. And people are just getting more aggressive naturally as you get towards the end. Andre probably just wants to sit there and get this thing to the flag. I still want to see if we can try and beat Brendan. Again, I don't know if he can make it to the end on fuel. 10 laps to go though. Oh. Big puff of smoke, which is what that's about. Oh no, my TV. There we go, that should be all sorted. Yes, we're going to be pretty damn close to the 3-hour mark in the end, which isn't bad going. Brendan's losing more and more time lap after lap though. I wonder if he's running out of fuel. We're just holding this apron. Getting a horrible cramp in your left leg. Yeah, the second half of this race has just been so clear running. Made it a whole lot easier though. It was getting really frustrating the first half, just being stuck caution after caution. I think my webcam just cutting for a second there. Hopefully I've got it restarted and realigned. Yeah, I think the recording got a bit too long for my camera to like it. 3 hours must be the limit. Brendan 5 seconds up the road. Hopefully now it looks like we might stay ahead of Leandre, so we hopefully we'll get the full 500 in. On the other hand, I don't think RJ is. Someone's clearly having a lot of lag issues.
Get behind this increase to 2.9. Car high. Clear high.
RJ's struggling now, I reckon. Brendan 4.8. 5 it reckons on there. So this could come down to the last lap. I think if we get a caution now, it would finish under caution as well. That guy's lagging around horribly. Don't know what Brendan's looking like on fuel.
Car outside. Clear high.
Well, there he is, just up there. Need these guys to help us out. We only took a couple of tenths out of him that time. We've just got our foot to the floor. Yeah, I think, unless something crazy happens though, Leandre is going to take this one. And to be fair to him, he's had the quickest car for a lot of the second half here. I think even had Brendan and I been able to keep with him, he probably just about had enough in the tank anyway, top end wise. Yeah, we're now only taking a few tenths out of Brendan a lap. I don't know what's happened to the pace. Five laps of fuel, 4 laps of racing. So we did nail the fuel strategy. And he's just going to tick over the 3 hour mark by the looks of it. We'll hug that apron though. Oh, that's another 6-7 tenths out of him though. I want to believe. That's not going to help. 2 to go.
2 laps left.
Oh, 3 for us, I think. I think obviously it's told us 2 because Leandre behind has only got 2 to go. 5 miles between him and Daytona Glory. Yeah, had we not got that penalty, who knows what would have been possible.
Push, push, push. Could be second here.
We're still pushing for P2 though.
Last lap. Bring it on home. That was 47.3.
2 more. I don't know. Is it 2? Is it 1? I'll keep pushing. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Leandre's going for it. We want to try and stay on this lead lap though if we can.
Still there. Still there. They're outside.
Use a big old squeeze, but I think we've just about done enough, have we? He's got another good run. Leandre's going to take it.
Clear high. 1 more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on.
And with 1 more to go, Leandre wins the Daytona 500 here in 2021. GG's to him. We are just going to stay on the lead lap though, which I'm incredibly happy with. Oh, Brendan's struggling, I think. Is Brendan out of fuel? Is this going to be a last lap potential overtake? He's really, really struggling. I think he's out of it. Come on. Could we sneak P2 at the line? It's definitely going to be P3, the absolute worst. He's really struggling. He's probably going to throw in a block. Yep. Knew he was going to do that. But we'll still have him anyway. The blatant swipe didn't prevail in the end. Oh, no idea what happened to RJ. Retiring in the end there, but P2 at the end of the Daytona 500. They're very, very happy with that one. Because, yeah, our very first time to get to the end as well. A bit gutted that we missed out on the dubs, but what can you do at the end of the day? We survived, and I think, yeah, that was probably a big enough achievement in itself, despite whatever Brendan was attempting there right at the very end. But thank you all so much for watching this video nonetheless. It is currently midnight, and like I said, I've got to be up for work in 5 hours. So I'm very much going to head off now. But yeah, I will see you all very, very soon in the next video.